It's a little bit before 9 this morning, and it's about 23 degrees out. Like every day, we got to feed the cattle. We got our bulls in this front lot. We got our heifers in the back lot. We got our herd cows over in that side lot. And then we also have our first calving heifers that are about to calve here in a couple months. And they're out in a cornfield that's right next to our place. And we got to dump some feed on the ground for them too. Dad got some feeders bought yesterday, and so he drove to Mitchell and Huron. He drove to Huron and he's picking those up right now. And so he'll probably be back once I get done. So like I said, we got 4 groups of cattle to feed. When we feed the bulls and our heifers, we just fill the feed wagon and split it in half, and so I only have to make 3 loads, which saves a little bit of time. I got that water running. We just got done grinding hay yesterday. We got a big pile of hay. Should be able to feed for a while before that thing runs out. I didn't know if she was gonna make it, but she got there. First I'm gonna feed the bulls and the heifers, and so we gotta get some pellets in this wagon. Something interesting is going on right now. There's some blood on my camera. This calf's ear is bleeding a little bit, and it got blood on this calf too, and so it's kind of dripping pretty good. If I had to guess, its ear got a little wet, it touched some metal and it froze to it and tore off some skin, and it's bleeding. And so we're gonna have to pay some attention to that, make sure that it closes up and starts healing. I'm gonna feed the next group, and then I'm gonna feed our cows over in that west pen. When I'm coming back through up here to go feed them heifers out in that cornfield, I'll check on it again and see how it's doing. Also right now I can see there's a calf standing in the back. Everybody else is up eating, one's standing in the back. So that's never a good thing. Sometimes, I don't know, sometimes they're just a little bit slow in the morning, but usually when one's standing in the back by itself, it usually means that it's sick, and so we got to pay extra attention to that one as well. One heifer got out, she climbed through the bunks. Ellie, come on, leave it alone. And it's not that big of a deal. Honestly, there's probably gonna be another one that gets out. So I'm just gonna shut this gate and keep feeding because everybody's hungry and they're waiting on me. Also, the water's full, so I'll shut that off. It's gonna have to be run again. And so it's another reason for me to come out here and put this heifer back in, and probably a couple of its friends. So we just fed that bunk line, and next up is these cows. There's about, I want to say 40 cows in here and a couple bulls. We got 2,000 pounds in the feed wagon for these cows, and we're gonna take off. last load is ready. We're gonna go out to that cornfield, like I said, driving by the bulls, checking on that bull. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty red. There's a decent amount of blood on it, but it looks like it's not dripping anymore. I'm gonna guess that it was just somehow got its ear a little wet and touched it to something cold and then tore a little hair and skin off. So somehow, I didn't see this when I was feeding earlier. I saw it when I was coming back from the cornfield feeding the heifers. But apparently we have a dead bull here in the corner. And I'm just dumbfounded, honestly. We drove by this pen so many times yesterday. Everything looked healthy. Everything came up at 8 yesterday. And it's laying in a good position. It didn't roll over on its back. It didn't get stuck. I don't know the answer to that one. That's disappointing. It looked like a really nice bull. Goodness gracious. That was kind of disappointing. It always makes for a hard day when you find a dead critter in a pen. We do have that one that was bleeding from the ear. It looks like it quit dripping, and I'll check on that here in 2 minutes. The sun came out and it's above freezing, and things are starting to melt a little bit, which gives us a good opportunity to go in our pens and run some shooting going on. I'm hearing a lot of shooting today, I don't know why. It gives us a good opportunity to go on our feedlots and use the box scraper and scrape them level. It's really uneven, and it's hard on the cattle's feet, and it's also hard on us when we're walking through there. And so since it's thawed out enough, we can run our box scraper through there, level it out, and it'll be easier on the cattle. Probably gonna keep it down basically the whole time and just keep running around until it's smooth. It seems like it's a little bit too frozen, but the sun's still out, and so it's gonna keep thawing out. And we gotta do the bull pen. We're gonna do that heifer pen back there. We'll probably get right behind where them cows are eating, right behind the bunk line, and also this other pen that Dad just put about 30 head into over here.
It's a little too froze. We're gonna try to knock the high parts down for now, and then maybe in a couple days we can get it clear out. It is knocking the lumps off the top.
Yeah, it's doing a decent job.
Yeah, we don't have the heaviest scraper nor either. It's well built, but it's kind of a light duty scraper.
Probably gonna have to go through here a few times. You can see it's tearing off the tops of some of these, but there's a lot of holes left. And so it's still a little too frozen, but the time is nigh. Ran the water a little bit for these guys, and now we're on to the next one. So the second to last pen we're gonna do is where these cows are at. There's also a couple bulls. There's one, and you can see right behind the, oh, there's another bull. Right behind the bunks, it's pretty choppy, just like the other pens. And so we're gonna try to get in there. Also, hopefully we can break this down a little bit. But one problem is these things are always frozen to the ground. So I brought a big pole. I'm gonna try to tear it out of the ground. Yeah. we're gonna have to get another tractor. So we got this tractor unhooked from the manure spreader, and we got a really low tire. And normally we would put the air compressor in the loader and bring it over, but the loader is buried. So yeah, there's that. Dad quit driving because he didn't want that to pop off the bead. And now we're gonna grab our bale processor while the air compressor's pumping up. We're gonna grab a bale and we're gonna bed that little small pen with the bale that I was running water in earlier, because those calves are getting weaned right now and they're probably a little bit stressed, and so some bedding will help relax them, let them have a nice place to lay. Got a bird on you. Yep. Oh, hi. So Dad, what'd you learn today?
You're a prick.
Yeah, I thought we already knew that. All summer, it was basically underwater right here. So all that water didn't freeze. And then, you know, you're driving along some snow and then you just drop down in. But she's out and we're done with this. So we're gonna unhook. And that should be it for the day, I reckon. Free. Looks like these critters like the new bedding. We ended up getting quite a bit done today. You know, we got into every pen. We scraped them up, we leveled them off. That should be a lot easier on everybody's feet. As an added bonus for you guys, we got stuck and you got to see us pull that out. So thanks for tagging along today. Don't forget to check out my Instagram if you want to.
All right.
Don't forget to check out my Instagram if you want to see more daily updates, and hit that subscribe button. See you later.